Hi, 5th grade, Mr. B here in the backyard. Yes, this is in my backyard. The other video I showed you was that we have a runoff trench that runs along our property. And it does drop down and empties into a nearby creek. It's called Minister Creek. And when we get heavy rains, which we might tomorrow, and I'll get some video. I know I have some video saved somewhere too. This is an active, massive waterfall, and it's super loud. What I would like to do is go exploring a little bit now that more water is present in this ecosystem. You remember in our one video, it stated that an ecosystem comes in many sizes, and it can be as small as a puddle. Well, I got a pretty good puddle working back here, and in the runoff trench back there before it makes its way down here. I also have a lot of rocks here, you can see, and I do know in my yard, they even come closer to the house, I have snakes. Now, they're good snakes though, they're garter snakes. Garter snakes are not looking to bite or eat humans. They're actually good to have in your ecosystem. If you do not want mice coming into the house, they're in search of the mice. That's what they prey on, and other things that are a pest to humans. So they're actually good to have around. And again, they don't bother you unless they feel threatened by you. You can see in this collection here, as it drops off though, as I was mentioning before, there are some things here that don't belong. Because it's a runoff trench, it means it runs down. This runoff trench goes for, if I'm just going to estimate, a mile long. It goes up through alongside a lot of different properties. And along with that, sometimes some trash gets loose. And there are some things I have to come down here and clean up every now and then. One reason, because it's not good to have it where it doesn't belong, but also because I don't like seeing it. This is a nice little spot we have back here and along the runoff trench too, and I really choose not to look at trash laying around. So I'm doing my part for the planet and for my own selfish reasons of not wanting to see trash laying around. So at some point, I'm going to take a closer look in these waters for signs of living things. So I have a lot of non-living things, living things happening here. Now the water isn't still enough. I'm not going to find fish, maybe some smaller creatures to try to identify. But I'll take a closer look at this another time. The water's only here when or after we get rains. So it's kind of hard for something that depends on water to sustain life, but we may be able to find some things that still need water that may visit here when we do get heavy rains. Something we do see a lot back here are also great blue herons. They fly around often. It gets a little swampy back here, and they enjoy that type of ecosystem. Property behind me, they have some farm animals. You see a cow, there's some geese. Okay, so we enjoy that as well. All right, some more things in my backyard ecosystem. I'm going to take a closer look at things, and I'll share them with you when I get a chance. You keep sharing with me. See you later, 5th grade.